Hard gay.
Exactly. And back to Hybrid Heaven. I have not actually looked up ahead of the video what we're actually doing in this part, but I'm assuming we're gonna fight more aliens, and the traps are gonna be annoying. And also, I know this is not the part where we fight the most annoying boss in the entire game. However, we get very close to it.
You know, considering what you forced me to shout out at the beginning of this, I thought Zeke was going to be coming back, but no.
I told you not to tell them that.
But I mean, will you have to settle for second best because you didn't want to play on New Game Plus?
There is no New Game Plus, sadly.
Shh, Nico. Let them dream.
I do believe that, I mean, you do get to keep your save data, and you get to use it for like multiplayer mode and like challenge mode and things like that, which is nice.
You know what I could totally see, actually? Like, I keep meaning to bring it up in these parts, but I always forget, so I'm just gonna do it now. I could totally see a crossover of Hybrid Heaven and Metal Gear Solid.
It would actually so totally make sense, and they could actually totally pull it off because, you know, Konami.
Right! I mean, nowadays, no, it's not gonna fucking happen, but like... Oh, man.
Like, Metal Gear is ridiculous enough that it could actually work.
Right?
I'm actually very surprised that Kojima didn't have anything to do with this game, considering how cinematic it is with how the cutscenes are done.
Right.
And how good the opening cutscene actually was, you know, considering the times.
And how the suit our main hero is wearing, like, almost looks like the same suit that Raiden wears in MGS2.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if anyone noticed that, but...
I mean, I guess it's kind of a very standard sci-fi armor suit thingamajig.
Also, try telling me you couldn't see Snake fighting a mummy man in Metal Gear. Like, just try saying that. That wouldn't be realistic or possible. Just...
I mean, we did have Snake skateboarding, so, you know, whatever.
And fighting a literal living beehive. Except the bee snake!
There are many weirder things. Just be in the middle of your animation, and there we go.
K. That was his response.
And boom.
Tatsumaki Senpukya!
Exactly. It's a little bit of a shame you don't have as much.
Dude, you are leaving him in the dust, Jesus.
And he's not gonna do it any faster. He's not gonna run towards me. I have all the time in the world to recharge my turns.
What the fuck? Like, that's not even fair. Like, dude.
I mean, the camera doesn't even keep up with this.
No.
It's trying really hard to as well.
Like the mummy dude's like, seriously, man, that's really inconsiderate. Like, come on, like, let's just fight, please.
I have a strained ankle.
like, I'm at a disadvantage as it is. Why you gotta be this about it?
Thankfully, you don't actually need to. Hit him with every single hit in order to do the combo finisher, as I have demonstrated here by accident. Although this was probably the first time where I missed one of the hits in the middle of the combo as opposed to one of the hits at the beginning of a combo.
Yeah, that was weird. Also, you totally did it on purpose, don't lie.
I guess his animation just sort of, you know, like retracted back and hello there. Whatever this is.
It's like a weird leech thing.
It's like
honestly, it's an enemy I could see in Phantasy Star Online a little bit.
A little bit. Nah. Yeah, no, he's not gonna. Nah. Just wait until the combo. Like, I may be doing this a little bit monotonously, but
he missed by a mile.
But honestly, like, loading up a 5-hit combo is the fastest way to actually deal with anything in this game. And I never liked the grabs simply because, you know, the enemy will try to grab you, and also they have very much a chance to counter the grab on you. And by the end, it just becomes such a liability to actually rely on a grab. Like, you know, you can just get so murdered.
Right.
And also, it's very, very hard to connect those grabs. Since you know they have a very, very slow animation and very specific hitbox, as demonstrated many times by by the enemies, you know, with how much they actually miss those grabs. Like the only real way to do the grabs reliably is to attack the enemies from behind, and it's so unreliable because the most reliable way to actually be aligned with the enemy is to wait for your character to automatically realign himself towards them, and by that time they will most surely be realigned with you. And pausing and unpausing the active time menu, not a very good idea because you just keep losing your time bar. Just gonna wait.
Every time I see you do a battle in this game, it really makes me want to replay Legend of Blitnaya.
Yeah, I have never actually played that one yet, but considering that the people who made it also helped out with making Wild Arms 2 and 3, you know, it can be bad.
And yet, understandably, Wild Arms 1 is the Wild Arms rep on the PS1 Mini.
I mean, at the very least, they put one of their RPGs on it.
Although I guess, to be fair, the only choice you would have is 1 or 2. So, yeah, I'd go with 1.
Yeah, it is the one that I would still recommend because pretty much how it goes with Wild Arms games. First, play all of the odd numbers, and then, when you like them, play all of the even ones.
And then see how they stack up to you.
Pretty much.
But don't ever play the remake of 1. It does not.
Never do. Just it doesn't have a number. You don't have to play it. Although play Crossfire. Crossfire is amazing.
But I mean, technically, X can be seen as a number, Nico.
Totally. I mean, it's half a Roman numeral, you know? But yeah, we're fighting Invisible Shredder again. And man, is he fast on that trigger.
He's also got fucking Shoryukens.
Exactly. Thankfully, he doesn't have. Oh my god, what was that? Thankfully, he can't do any projectile moves because that would be kind of insane.
Invisible Hadoukens.
That would just be unfair.
Yeah. Can you imagine if a video game ever did that to you? That'd just be silly.
I don't really remember the last time they did. Wasn't it in Metal Gear 1?
No, I don't think so. Closest that ever got was if you tried to fight Sniper Wolf without a sniper rifle, which that'd be dumb of you. Although you could fight her with a rocket launcher, which is hilarious.
Just aim very well.
Yes. But slow. Wouldn't? Oh, you got kicked in the leg, right?
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
He actually got. See, his leg was like the things that show in the bottom right corner is the enemy status effects, and I don't exactly remember where our status effects are. I don't think it's left bottom left corner. I think it's up there, like right up.
That's gotta be confusing your first time through.
Yeah, but also your the body parts that are actually affected also show up on the models for both the enemy and you.
Yeah.
So
also,
like,
go on, sorry.
Yeah, you could see that his leg was flashing.
I was gonna say, speaking of mini stuff, if they ever do an N64 mini, I want Hybrid Heaven on it. I know it's not gonna happen, but like, do it.
Yeah, just like out of nowhere, it's gonna be Banjo-Kazooie. Although I don't think they can actually put that one there.
Yeah, it's not any rare games, unfortunately. Not gonna happen.
So it's gonna. Oh no, it's gonna
We're
be
fighting
the one.
the Hulk.
Gonna be the one rare game that they actually have the rights to, which is freaking DK64.
I could see them putting Donkey Kong 64 on there. Although that said, that's gonna make a certain line of dialogue in the game really fucking weird in hindsight. Because I don't know if you're like, you remember the fucking talking microphone in the final battle?
I have never actually played the Donkey Kong.
Okay, well, there's a talking microphone in the final battle. And at one point he says, "This fight is brought to you by our sponsors at Nintendo and Rare."
It wouldn't be the first time when Nintendo has edited their virtual console games.
Right.
I mean, they've done that in the past, and they will likely do that again.
But yeah, they should put this game and they should put Castlevania 64 on it.
Yes, it would just be a collection of. Just Konami would actually be the party releasing it's gonna have all of the Bomberman games, and it's gonna be. People are gonna be so disappointed. See, my status effect is up there.
Like, I mean, I kind of get it, what they're doing, because, you know, it is right next to your life bar. But at the same time...
It doesn't appear like, it's not visible the whole time.
Yeah. Also, this guy is giving you the business, Jesus.
Yeah, Salad Man is pretty hardcore.
Like... The Jolly Greeting Giant's fucking pissed.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ, piss off.
Like, he is just...
Pile driver, yes. That's what you fucking get.
I like how after pile driver you do the little backflip. Like, I don't know, just I love that little detail.
Like the amount of effort, the amount of energy you have to put into finishing that off with style, but you know, at the same time, this is based off of wrestling.
Right.
Which, see, S rank, which I still arm crucifix, whatever the fuck that was.
They only gave you the S rank because you learned a new move, so it doesn't count. You have to actually earn it.
It's not how that works.
Yes, it is. Every time you've gotten an S rank, it's because you learned a new move or
It's not.
Or leveled up a body part. Prove me wrong, but you can't.
I'm pretty sure I can.
Also, we're fighting the Rhino now.
Oh yes, Rhino is the only enemy on on which you can actually train your I believe it's ice resistance or wind resistance, and don't do it. You will be killed.
Unlike setting yourself on fire constantly, it's not worth it.
Yeah, because like see what he's doing to me.
Damn, dude, damn.
Yeah, Rhino
This game ain't
is
fucking around anymore.
Rhino is one of the most dangerous enemies, like regular enemies you encounter in the game. Like out of the non-bullshit ones. Yeah, he does wind.
He does wind and ice. Like, damn.
No, that was just wind, I believe. I don't-
His fucking, like, energy punches weren't ice?
No. No, like, special attacks will only ever be projectiles or something similar to it.
Holy shit, he dodged you like a fucking champ.
He's so fast.
Like, dude.
Like, he runs around the whole place like a crazy thing.
He's an anime villain and you're just a dude.
Yes, I could totally see him just teleporting around like an absolute asshole. Thankfully, because he is running around like an idiot the whole time, you can very often catch him in the middle of his animation, although he will more often than not actually catch you before you can press the button. So press it before you actually have to press it.
And just like Jolly Green Giant, man, he's giving you the business.
Oh yeah, the difficulty does ramp up at this point. Like really,
Hybrid
really,
Heaven's
really
like, okay,
harsh.
enough hand holding, we're fucking you up.
This game never had any hand holding. I mean, it was only as easy as it was up until this point because I've concentrated on just the arm day and just the leg day. See, no plural there.
Yes. The singular.
Like this game should have like a freaking like there should just be a meme of this where it's just like half of his body is like super beefy and the other part is sticks, and it's just like there is no plural in leg day.
Going for a new combo.
Nah, it was just like I already chose it, and you know. I also like he is dangerous enough that I can't wait for all of my bars to fill up.
Right.
Because he's so unpredictable with how much he moves around.
If only this were Yakuza, then you could stomp him.
You know, you can actually stomp enemies.
You can?
Yes. It's a kick maneuver you can do if they're lying on the ground. I think I've done that in the past, or definitely the enemies have done that on me.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, but it's been a...
But yeah, like enemies can do it on me. I know that's for certain because I have that move on my character, and I wouldn't be able to learn it if somebody didn't stomp my face in before.
In order to learn how to stomp nuts, you must have your nuts stomped.
Exactly, that's how you learn the moves. You need to know how it feels before you can actually do it. I got an A rank.
Yeah, see? So it was only because you learned that new move that you got an S.
But why do I get double S's most of the time?
Because you didn't learn a new thing.
Okay,
See?
and here we have one of the more annoying rooms in the game. It's not quite so annoying yet, but you need to be careful because there are those assholes shooting rockets at you in a place with no barriers, and you can just fall into the abyss, and you have to go back to the last save point.
Oh.
Thankfully, this barrier can actually, like, you know, save me from them. But what you need to do is like go out in the open, shoot him a bunch in the cube, and then he will fall into abyss. Thankfully. Oh hey,
It's Nemesis.
it's the alien Nemesis.
Yeah.
See, they wanted to make sure that you see what's coming. Like you can't progress unless you go through this, and yeah, this is gonna be fun. And as you probably saw, there is not just one of them.
There's 5.
No, thankfully there is only 2.
2, 5, same thing.
Yeah, gonna have to prepare to fight the Battletoad. What are you even doing?
He was trying to call the Pikachu, and then you interrupted him. That's what he was doing.
Oh yeah, totally. He has the Pikachu cheeks, except he doesn't have a face.
Yeah.
No?
Like he was pulling out his microphone that you used for Hey You Pikachu and everything, and you just interrupted him, man. That's pretty messed up.
I mean, he wouldn't be able to get anywhere anyway, you know. Asshole. Pile driver. Always.
Always brain damage.
It's effective. And also, since it's the one I use the most, it is the one where I will have the most damage. No. Good. I love the
Okay, I have a question, actually, thinking about it. So you said you have to shoot those rocket things into the abyss, right?
You have to shoot the cube that they're on top of in order
So they
for
fall
them
in
to...
the abyss, yeah. So, my question is, when they finally hit the bottom of that pit, do they turn blonde?
No, and we don't get a dragon girlfriend.
What the fuck? You don't get a dragon girlfriend to make a pact with?
No.
And we can't sacrifice our voice to gain almighty powers?
Dragon is now blonde.
Yes.
It's 5 years later and Dragon is now blonde.
TA, all because you didn't learn a thing.
I did. It's like, okay, I didn't learn a thing, but I have got numbers. But yeah, gotta watch out around here. Preferably... Fuck, it's too short.
That's what she said.
Just... Yes, it kind of worked then, and for some reason it works now. Even though I didn't do anything differently, and there is one more of them which I am likely going to ignore because fuck it. But yeah, at any point where there is no barrier, you can get just shot and just fall.
Has anyone ever pointed out how fabulous Bros is?
He is pretty fabulous. Oh no, Man in Black, what a tragedy. However, are we even supposed to, you know? Awesome.
Awesome!
Oh no, fire attack, what's power?
Also, is it weird that a hologram thing popped up? I was expecting it to be a hologram of Diaz.
He would be like, I told you not to bring it up in front of anybody.
Right.
And as per usual, of course, I had to use the uppercut in order to get rid of his glasses. Because why the hell not?
And then he'll hit the taunt button and put his glasses back on, and thus lose his 10% damage boost.
Mm-hmm. Yes, right leg, even more levels.
Keep working it.
That was disappointing. Sucks to be you.
I think you legit killed him.
I did.
Like, legit caved his skull in.
I mean, he just vanished, evaporated. I think that pretty much means he got killed. People die when they are killed, you know?
Nah, he teleported to safety. This is the 4Kids edit.
This is the 4Kids edit, yes. He got transported to the Shadow Realm.
Which is worse than dying.
Yeah, but somehow still okay. It's just like killing robots.
Yeah.
But yeah, save point and very generous chests. Whatever could that possibly mean?
It means the game's over, right?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
A life charger key.
Life charger sucks.
No more chests that way. We're safe.